Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode number 45 of our Islanders Jam Mode. So, in last episode, we eliminated the Toronto Maple Leafs in 5 games. I think it was 5 games. So, we're up here in round number 2 against the Philadelphia Flyers. So, we've never actually played them in the past before. So, they do have pretty decent players on each type of position. So, there was an 88 and an 87 defenseman. Then they had some 87s, 88s, and 89s on offense. So basically, they're a good all-around team. They won their first round in 4 games. So they completely swept the Carolina Hurricanes, which was Nick Leddy's team. So hopefully we could eliminate them in retribution for Nick Leddy. Let's waste no time and get into this. Claude Giroux's dropping off on their team a bit, so he's probably going to be retiring soon. So first period, and right away. So Barzal and Grellinger. Grellinger didn't have the best of regular seasons, but he comes through with his first goal of the playoffs, I believe. And then Matthew Barzal, I think, had a great last year's, but I'm 100% sure. And it's 2-0 us after the first period. Second period, and it's 5-1 us now. Giroux pulled them with him one, but Dal Coley, Draisaitl, and Prince, the second line, and Dal Coley is obviously the first line, coming through with some more goals. So we got 5 goals on 20 shots. So Stolarz is not playing good at all for them. We should have game number 1 in the bag. Great performance on home ice. And against a team who's swept the first round. That's for us, obviously. Are we going to get any more extra goals or no? I don't think so. Looks like we're just going to lock down the third, which is great. And there's another one. Oh, that's not an empty netter. 9 seconds left. Leon Draisaitl adds another one, and we win 6-1 in game number 1. Great performance, guys. So Grellinger from Scrimes and Savard, Barzal from McDonough and Holt, Dal Coley from Tavares and Strome, Draisaitl from Prince and Savard, Prince from Strome and Draisaitl, McDonough and Prince. So as I was saying, that second line seems to play pretty good. So Craig McMillan gets third star. Leon Draisaitl gets first star with 3 points, and Shane Prince with 3 points gets second star. So great game to start off this series in front of our hometown crowd. So that's nice. Let's hope that continues for game number 2. So game number 2, still on home ice. Let's have another good offensive game. First period, and it's 3-1 us. Philadelphia strike first, Jacob Voracek. But then Strome, Velarde, and Draisaitl giving us the 3-1 lead. 3 goals on 9 shots. So Stolarz is just not playing good at all this series. I think it could be because he has the fringe starter potential. But they should have been playing probably Stuart Skinner. So great first period again, boys. Second period, and we're up 5-2. We've scored 5 goals in back-to-back games. Velarde and Pulock. So I think that was Velarde's second in the night. So let's just have another third period where we lock down this game. And there's the one, Sergei Tarasov, playing in his first season here, and David Savard makes it 7-2. So we're completely routing these Philadelphia Flyers in our games that we've played against them so far. Braden Shen makes it a 4-goal game, but it's not even close. Ryan McDonough makes it 8-3. Our offense just is exploding in this series, and Couturier makes it 8-4 late, but not even close. 8-4 win. Not a good performance for Philadelphia, but great performance for our offense. So Strome from Prince and Draisaitl, Velarde from Tavares and Dal Coley, Draisaitl from Sundstrom and Pulock, Pulock from Hosang and Barzal, Velarde from Dal Coley and Tavares, Tarasov from Barzal and Sundstrom, Savard from Strome and Prince, and McDonough from Draisaitl. So I think Draisaitl had another great game. Yeah, Draisaitl has 6 points in the first 2 games of the series, I believe, and Velarde got a 2-goal game that game, and Strome with 2 points. Very nice game, boys. McMillan didn't have the best of games because he'll have 4 goals, but our offense showed up for sure in that game. So we have a 2 going into Philadelphia. I'm not changing anything with our team currently because our team's playing great in all positions. So hopefully this keeps up in Philadelphia. First period, and it's 1-0 us. So we solve Stolarz again, but we don't have that offensive explosion of a first period, but still we managed to get that lead at least, so that's nice. Second period, and it's now 2-1 for Philadelphia. Jeremy Lauzon, I think his name was, gets 2 goals in that period, so We're down 2-1 headed into the third. We're out shooting them though by 3 shots. So let's tie this game up, guys, and then maybe win it in overtime or take the lead in this third. I don't know if we could do that. We have had good third periods like in last series, but let's see. Are we gonna be able to tie this game up? We're out shooting them still. And no. Couturier gets them a 3-1 lead late, and then Marco Dano 6 seconds later gets an empty netter, and we're going to lose 4-1. So our offense did not show up in that game. Jeremy Lauzon was the only reason really they won. I think they actually said, yeah, they had Stuart Skinner in net, so, or they had both goalies in net. Let's just check, because the City only made 15 saves, and we had a lot more than that. So, yeah, for some reason they pulled Stolarz after one. So that's kind of weird. I don't know if Stolarz got injured. I could always check, but I don't think he did. Probably it's just some of those weird glitches that we've had before. But it's a 2-1 series now, so hopefully we could get another win here tonight. Let's just see. Yeah, I'm gonna check their lines and just see if Stolarz got injured or not. I don't think he did, but it's probably just one of those stupid glitches where the backup comes in even though he doesn't. So basically their backup goalie is the reason they won that game, I think, and Jeremy Lauzon as well, obviously. So goalies, no, Stolarz is still there, so he did not get injured. So just another one of those weird glitches that happen. Okay, so game number 4 in Philadelphia. Let's take this series to 3-1, guys. And then we can have a chance of winning it on home ice again. That would be nice. So game number 4 in Philadelphia, first period, and it's 1-0 Philly. Claude Giroux, even though he's dropping off, manages to get a goal for the Flyers. So it's 1-0 them after the first period. We're being outshot by 1 shot only. So let's have a good second period, guys. And yes, we do. Josh Hosang ties it up, and it's a tie game going into the third. We're being outshot though by 6 shots, so we need a bit more shots, guys. But let's just have a good, solid defensively and offensive third period. Yeah, they're out shooting us by a lot, and Marco Dano gives them a lead. Come on, guys, we need to tie this game up. I don't want it tied. Go. Matthew Barzal ties the game up. Even though we're being outshot by like 10 shots, we managed to tie this game up. And huge penalty kill at the end of the game. And we're being outshot by 12 shots, but it's going to overtime. McMillan's playing great. He's made 36 saves, so overtime underway. Come on, guys. We've had good success in overtime before, so. Oh, and Jacob Voracek gonna tie the series up at 2 games apiece. McMillan makes 37 saves, but it's not enough to help their team win. Those are the 3 stars, all Philadelphia players. So Stolarz has a good bounce back game from his games in our arena. So it's a tie series going back home. We need to take the series lead. So both teams win their home games. Let's see how the other games, like other series, are doing. So San Jose's got a 3-1 series lead on the Ducks. Colorado are tied, and Florida's got a 3-1 lead on Boston. So that's that. Going into game number 5, trying to take a lead in the series, guys, on home ice. And Philadelphia scores early. Holy shit, McMillan. First period, and it's 2-1 us, though. Savard and not Stolarz, Velarde getting 2 goals in less than a minute, and we have a 2-1 lead going into the second period. We're being outshot by 1 shot only, so have a good second period again, guys. Second period, and it's 2-2. Lance Boma on the 4th line manages to tie the game up, and it's a tie game going into the third. We're out shooting them by 5 shots, so let's score some more goals in this third period, guys. So third period underway, and right away Jacob Scrimes, the youngster in his first season, I think that's his first playoff goal, gives us the lead. So a nice huge goal from the young guy. And shots are pretty similar, 26-23. Time's winding down in the third, and we are going to win. So Jacob Scrimes gets credited with a game-winning goal for his first playoff goal. And your New York Islanders are 1 win away from the Eastern Conference Finals for back-to-back seasons. So David Savard from Josh Hosang, Gabriel Velarde from Prince and McDonough, and Scrimes from Hosang and Savard. So 3 stars in that game are Savard with 2 points, McMillan with good performance in net, and Jacob Scrimes with 1 goal. Grimes grows even more during the offseason. He's an 82, which is pretty good for a rookie. So, and scouting assignment. So let's see, what do we have to send our scout? Where in Europe have we not gone? Let's just go to Czech Republic, 1 month. Okay, so game number 6. We have a chance to end the series tonight. Florida eliminated Boston in 5 games. I think they went to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. So if we go to the next round, they might be a tough opponent. And Colorado is up 3-2 on Chicago, so that's the series. Let's just quickly save. Don't want to lose any of this at all. Okay, let's see if we can end the series in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's won their home games so far. Seems like they're a good home team, but not on the road, so let's end it tonight, guys. First period, and it's 1-1. Sean Couturier and Matthias Grolinger. And shots are even, pretty much 13-12. Second period, and it's 2-2 now. Dalcoli and Andrews. Shots are even, 21-21, and it's 2-2. So this is literally anybody's game in here in the third. So let's see if we can get that first goal though of the third, like we did last 2 periods. Penalty kill. Good job, boys. It seems like our penalty kill is playing better than the regular season. It started off horrible in the regular season. It was like 60-something%. So, and it looks like it's heading to overtime. Shots are 34-31 in favor of the Flyers, but we are 1 goal away from going back to that Eastern Conference Finals, guys. Come on, offense. John Tavares, lead by example for your team. 5-on-3 power play, and Grolinger scores. Guys, we're headed to the Eastern Conference Finals for back-to-back years. For 3 times in 4 years, we are headed to the Eastern Conference Finals. So that's a huge goal from Matthias Grolinger. He didn't, like I said, have the best regular season, but we eliminated the Flyers in 6 games. Grolinger from Prince, Dalcoli from Tavares, and Grolinger from Tavares and Dalcoli. So a huge performance from Matthias Grolinger with that overtime winner. And he actually had 2 goals that game, I forgot to say that. And a great performance from McMillan in net with 34 saves. So your New York Islanders are headed to the Eastern Conference Finals again against the Florida Panthers too. So I don't think we've actually ever played in the playoffs. So let's just kick some all through this. And in the West, it's going to be San Jose and Colorado. So Chicago got eliminated. So those are the top 4. Ooh, could be another Florida-Colorado Stanley Cup Finals like 1996. I think it was 96. I don't know exactly because I was born in 96. It's just I remember hearing about that sort of stuff, and then Yui Krupp or something scored an overtime winner. That would be pretty funny, but I would like to get to that Stanley Cup Finals against either San Jose or Colorado, one of those 2 teams. So yeah, let's just sim up to the start of that round and see what those lines look like for the Florida Panthers. They're actually only 41, 33, and 8, so they're basically just 500, like 50-50. So they're like somehow getting into these Eastern Conference Finals, even though they didn't have a good regular season. So their offense is worse than ours, their defense is worse than ours, and their goaltending is worse than ours. So on paper, we should beat them, but the thing is, you never know really with EA's stats, so we might not be able to beat them. You never know. So let's just check what their lines look like. So Thomas, Tatar, Barkov, and Huberto. So an 87 and 80, or 91 and 88. So that's pretty nice. 2-way power forward and playmaker. So no sniper on their top first line. Then you got Trocheck 87, Riley Smith, and Lucas Grice. So you got, and that's a weak. Yeah, this is a weak team pretty much. Bukestad's pretty nice. So they had 3 good centers, but other than that, their wingers are nothing special. Phil Bannister, this guy I remember from last year's draft. Jace Howrlock, Higanilla. Yeah, see, they have a really weak team, it looks like. Defensively, though, this is the one key piece on their team. and that's Aaron Ekblad, who's up to a 98. He is going to retire soon, though, because I remember I did a Florida Panthers GM mode, and I did it into Quebec City, and he retired, I think, kind of young. I think he retired at like 34 or 33 or maybe 32. I don't remember, but anyways, him with Blunden, who's a high top 6 defenseman, so that's nice for them. Marco Scandal, wow. Okay, I didn't expect that at all. So the former 2 Minnesota Wild players are actually playing with each other, but Marco Scandal decides to leave. Well, we decide to release him at free agency. He's going to retire probably at the end of the season, but he decides to sign with the Florida Panthers, who we have to go up in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, I knew something was going to come back to bite me. And then Jared Callen with Mackenzie Weegar. So that's their defensive core. And in goaltending, they have Samuel Montembeault and UC Cerro. So 2 fringe starter goalies. So nothing huge for them at all. And then scratched, they have Clinton Knights. I don't know why they would scratch this guy. And then Robert Lundin. Holy crap. The guy that went first overall last year. Remember, he was a high... yeah, I think he was like a high... Oh, yeah, he was a high elite center power forward. This guy's an 81. But they, for some reason, are scratching him. Did he play all this season? No, he did not. Wow, they're making a huge mistake. Scratching that guy? Like, why would you scratch a high elite center power forward who's, like, probably your future centerman, number 1 center? So, that's the roster for the Florida Panthers. They don't look too scary, really, but Aaron Ekblad obviously does. So, anyways, if you heard my cat in the background, sorry about that. But, anyways, that's going to do it for this episode of the Islanders GM Mode. So, we'll see you guys back up here with episode number 46 when we face the Florida Panthers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you guys next time.